everyone, and welcome to this brand new edition of The Take. I'm your host, Kendra Dix, on this Thursday, August 17, 2017. Can you believe we're in the middle of August already? Hot, sunny. It's been a busy August, I'll tell you that. For you people at The Take, me, myself, building this Connect TV, getting it ready. And as a reminder, we're just 2 weeks away until Connect TV premieres. But we'll get to that a little on later on the show. But let's get to what's trending right now. Many of you know that Taylor Swift was involved in a case. She was involved in a lawsuit case against a Las Vegas DJ, claiming she actually had got groped. You see the picture right here? This is the picture right here as you see that photo op that Taylor took. And this was the evidence that made it seem like Taylor was groped. But, you know, to each his own. You be the judge and decide what you think, such and such. But a lot of Taylor Swift fans came out in drones. Take a look.
Are you three Swifties?
Yes, we sure are.
These die-hard Taylor Swift fans are beyond excited. They just got coveted tickets, not to her concert, to her trial.
What time did the three of you get here today?
4:15.
4:15 in the morning. Did you tell your folks, I'm going to court?
Yeah.
And they said okay?
Yeah, for sure.
32 passes were handed out to the public for a ringside seat to watch Taylor Swift battle the DJ she says groped her backstage at a concert in 2013.
Remember, there's no camera photography.
At an office building across the street, someone wrote "Free Tay" on a window with pink Post-its. The singer was whisked in a back entrance, but her high-powered legal team used the front door.
Inside the courtroom, Taylor Swift sat up front with her mom by her side and her attorney. She paid close attention and looked through legal documents. In opening statements, her attorney held up a poster-sized copy of that now infamous photo and said the DJ not only groped her, but sexually assaulted her. The DJ's attorney hit back, saying he did nothing inappropriate.
The trial got off to a speedy start Tuesday. The jury of 6 men and 2 women was selected before lunch in just 4 hours. Attorney Whitney Traynor.
People are starstruck. They're seeing her. She's a beautiful star. She's got an excellent reputation. And I think that that is going to play a part because although a juror can say, I'm going to be objective, I'm going to hear the evidence, it's hard to find somebody who hasn't already formed an opinion.
This is an incredible opportunity. This is amazing that it's happening right here in our hometown, that we get to see someone like Taylor Swift with her amazing platform stand up for herself against sexual assault. I think that
Yes, there are Taylor Swift supporters out there that care about Taylor, loves her singing, loves her antics or whatever. But Taylor Swift came out winning that lawsuit over the DJ for just $1. That is deep, man. $1. So next thing you know, Taylor Swift's going to take advantage of this situation. And you know what she's going to do next. She's going to write a song about it. And she's going to call it Being Groped. Stopped. It's going to be the next hit single. Watch. Taylor Swift fans going to love it. And they're going to just appreciate Taylor even more because she writes about songs by everybody from relationships to drama with fellow singers, and now she gets a new theme, new concept that she's going to be talking about sexual harassment, like Taylor Swift. That's neat. Speaking of fellow singers, Entertainment Tonight did a piece where Britney Spears was performing her act, but an intruder came out of nowhere to do something, to try to do something to Britney. Take a look.
Let's go to Vegas. There was drama for Britney Spears last night after a man rushed the stage and had Britney fearing for her life.
Something okay? What's going on?
20 seconds was all it took before celebration turned into fear. Britney's knees buckled and she asked if the man who had rushed the stage had a gun. The suspect, identified as 37-year-old Jesse Webb, jumped on stage, did a cartwheel, and started approaching Britney. He body slammed the first security officer who approached him. Ultimately, backup dancers helped take the man down. One of them tells ET Britney was crying backstage. She thought one of the dancers broke their back protecting her.
Oh my God, you climbed on stage.
It all happened during Britney's first night back at her Vegas residency after nearly a 3-month hiatus. Earlier in the day, she Instagrammed this shot, captioning it, quote, "Missed being on stage. Ready for Vegas tonight. I'm so excited to see you all." ET confirmed Webb was arrested for trespassing, not for possession of a gun, and was seen smiling in this mugshot. Before he was ultimately ejected from the concert, Webb kicked a security guard who then limped off stage. An eyewitness tells ET the individual was acting rowdy all evening. He was seen climbing over chairs, and security asked him to calm down several times before he stormed the stage.
That intruder out there did everything he could. He was like he was on the edition of American Ninja Warrior, the Britney edition, and he just went down, went past the security guards, went past the dancers, and he almost got to Britney Spears. That was the ultimate prize, but he got stopped his way by some more dancers that prevented that to happen and saved Britney Spears from being abducted or whatever Britney Spears may have thought that night. But Britney performed and finished it. I think it was kind of like a moment like, oops, I did it again moment for Britney. Like, oops, here we go again. Britney Spears going to have to really watch out for people who coming for her way. All right. Let's move over to let's move over to what's going on. Okay, in this segment, what's going on? Have you ever seen somebody go to a restaurant unordinary and done something that was most strange, weird? Well, take a look at this and you be the judge. This dude went into a Whataburger with riding his horse. Riding his exact horse to go and take an order. He was about to take an order, but he was just doing for showboating and grandstanding. And now he left out with the horse and try to escape. That'd be like him going inside and saying, "May I have some? May I get a Whataburger, fries, or a drink?" Or he like, "Can someone take my order?" With a horse standing like this, him going on, wee dog, and then nobody didn't take his order. He just left out and probably went to try to go drive through. That'd be just like somebody, two people going on a date, or better yet, somebody just ordering through drive-through and their cars just stopped working. It's some crafty stuff that individuals do for attention. But this was the craftiest. I'm surprised the dude didn't get landed in jail so he could just take his horse with him in jail. That would have been something. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. Back to the tape. I'm your host, Kendra Dix. Don't forget that in 2 weeks, Connect TV, as you see on the screen, Connect TV will debut. And we're going to start with this show, The Tape. We'll have brand new graphics, brand new everything. It's going to be the stage is going to look the same, but it's going to be new graphics added on. You ain't seen those graphics yet, but we're going to have graphics, during transitions in the show. And also use the hashtag The Tape to keep up. If you got any questions or concerns, don't be afraid. The Tape, hashtag The Tape, and the Connect TV logo right here, telling you everything. What this channel is, that's the symbol of that logo right there. You can tell when you have the power button and you have the C and that middle thing, it's the 1. So, hey, don't be afraid. Leave a comment. Hey, we want your comments. We want to make this show better. So if you give us likes, hey, that's fine too. Fine and dandy. But, hey, we're just here. Get used to it. So we ain't going nowhere. Hope you're not going nowhere. So let's get back to the political rundown. Okay, on this week's political rundown, Men, you know that the Trumpster, President Trump's had a bad week already trying to clean up that mess as being presidential with the Charlottesville massacre. And our thoughts and prayers go out to those folks who got injured or the one person who died in that massacre, and hope everything. Watching Apprentice this week where President Trump makes a change in golf. Take a look.
Rarely have I seen a leader as good as you, and you lead through niceness. I mean, you really lead through example, and I think you'd be the first to admit that, Rebecca. I mean, people follow Randall. Whenever there's a choice, we want Randall. I mean, it's just happened 4 or 5 times. I've never seen anything quite like it. Rebecca, you're outstanding. Randall, you're hired.
Yes, President Trump makes a change in guard, saving Jeff Sessions for his role as Attorney General. But look around. Jeff Sessions went around the media and defended the president on the president's recent actions. Take a look.
He gave a statement at a press conference, apparently that was already scheduled, on veterans issues. It was a long statement about violence, bigotry, and hatred. He condemned it. He called for unity in our country. He called on us to get along with one another and have love and affection and unity under the American
Mr. Attorney General,
Constitution. That's what he was strong about that. He said that yesterday, as a spokesman did in his initial statement on this, roundly and unequivocally condemned hatred and violence and bigotry. He called on our people to work together in community and in love and affection and not in hatred and violence. I'm sure he'll talk again, maybe today, on this very subject. He cares about it deeply. As his Attorney General, I understand exactly what I'm expected to do. It's what I will do, and that is to vindicate the rule of law.
you did say that
His leadership, he has a right to scold his cabinet members if he's not happy with them, and he has a right to have people in his cabinet that he believes will serve his agenda.
Did you deserve
I look forward to meeting with him
like
today and to talking about the issues that face us right now, and I appreciate the opportunity to serve in his administration.
Has he ever apologized for doing so publicly?
He has not apologized. He's quite frank about his concern.
As Jeff Sessions making sure you, as I'm the Attorney General, the nation's top lawyer and lawman, telling you that the president done a good job. So keep it up, President Trump. Yes, President Trump, in his mind and everybody else's that's around him, his fellow inner circle, think he's done a great job. Swell, President Trump. All right. All right. Let's still keep with the political rundown. Man, you know that in mere 1 week that the mayoral race in Birmingham is taking effect, but we wanted to have some fun to it. Take a look. Here's a story about a lady who tried to run for office before. She got 3 other opponents herself. They all collective in their own until the one day when here's a story about a mayor who was running the city of Birmingham. He tried to get his votes together so that he can stay in office. Till the one day when the lady challenger met the mayor. They both got the same names and they both want to be known. Well, all this Western Quarter family, that's the way they call it, the mayoral bunch. The mayoral bunch, the mayoral bunch. That's the way we became the mayoral bunch. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, the mayoral bunch. It's like a twist between the Brady Bunch and the mayoral bunch, but the 2 Bells, they're not married, so we made it clear that they're not married, loud and clear. It's Patricia Bell, who's activist or something in Maryville, the incumbent, but they're not married, so we don't want to confuse the public that they want to keep the thing going like they're opposites, they're opponents. So you got to keep that thing flaring going. And then you got Randall Woodward, who is a former Birmingham school board president and assistant lawyer to the city council. And then you got Fernando Sims, who was a police officer. But all these candidates, and then you got contractor Chris Woods, businessman Frank Matthews, activist Frank Matthews, and then say Larry Jackson. So Fox 6 decided to hold a debate and let the candidates address the issues regarding transportation, education, infrastructure, and the economy in the city. So we took some important parts of the debate and take a look.
In representing you on this ballot, and on Tuesday, August the 22nd, you will make a decision about the future of our city. We are not just an ordinary city. We are an extraordinary city. And that's why we can no longer tolerate mediocrity. So I'm depending on you to vote for me on August the 22nd, Tuesday, because your children, your grandchildren, your children's future is at stake. And I'm willing to make the changes that must be made to bring down crime, improve economic development, and education.
Ms. Bell, thank you. Mr.
Debate. I have seen some disgraceful behavior by the current administration, and I will serve you at the highest level of integrity and implement transparent government. I will go to Montgomery in the next legislative session, and what I would do is work with the local legislators to introduce a bill that would limit the mayor to 2 terms in office. I will also work to reverse the changes that were recently made to the Mayor's Council Act, because I believe it weakened transparency, and what we are in desperate need of is honest and transparent government in the city of Birmingham. There is no greater priority than the safety and education of our children.
Appreciation to Fox 6 along with AARP and especially the Jewish Community Center for opening up this great facility to allow us to express our desires to be the next mayor of the great city of Birmingham. In 2010, the citizens made a choice. They made a choice to have William Bell as its mayor. If you recall, back in 2010, the city did not look the way it did now. There were not opportunities for growth. There was a $78 million deficit, but we grabbed the bull by the horn. To that end, we've increased the opportunities for everyone in this city. We've expanded the amount of money that's coming into the city treasury. Right now, we have $55 million more to spend on our neighborhoods, to spend on our communities. We have practically rebuilt the Pratt City community that was devastated by storms. I'm asking you to continue the growth and progress that we've experienced in this city, the public-private collaboration that will make us all proud of our great city. Thank you.
Thank AARP, WBRC 6 for this wonderful venue. Moving from Titusville to West End, and to the parents from Woodland Avenue, Central Park, all the way to St. Charles Court. I'm the son of a Vietnam veteran and an awesome mother. And I love Birmingham. I'm Randy Davis. From the Blight to Wylam, from the Blight to North Birmingham, West End, dilapidated homes. We all know about the roads. It's time to stop the downward spiral of crime. It's time to go in a different direction, Birmingham. From school reform to infrastructure, it's time. There is no north side, there is no east side, there is no west side or south side. It's Birmingham. No black side, no white side, no Latino side, no LGBTQ side. We need to move this city together and do it together. I'm Randy Davis, and I would like to be your mayor. Thank you.
All right, well, on this Chris Woods thing saying he's going to be the next city mayor of Birmingham, he already is trying to put his case out there. He got every billboard, every picket line fence of his name. He wants to make sure everybody know who he is and what he's all about. So Chris Woods trying to put his going to, doing the golden door demonstrations and trying to put his name out there saying, vote for me, Birmingham, vote for me, Birmingham. I'm Chris Woods. I'm gonna get the job done. regardless or not, because I'm going to be like every other politician in the world. You know how it goes, Birmingham. I sound just like them. It just happened organically. Because you know, when you watch stuff, it kind of flows organic. Like Patricia Bell with this comment.
The ordinance that's on the books that are not being adhered to, I can assure you, not only will we adhere to the ordinances on the, but we're going to make them better. And we're going to have decency, because that's going to bring people back to Birmingham and make Birmingham the same.
You see, Birmingham, I'm a mother goose, goosey goo. They want me some of that gray goose. Ooh, give me some of that so I can start drinking like a goose. And the mayor of Birmingham himself, Mayor Bell, made some points, but he made this comment.
Chris, you know, every now and then you say something that I can agree with. Every now and then. You know,
yes, you and Chris don't see views eye to eye on different views, but you trying to get the city to stop with the dilapidated houses and roadblocks that still got payments on them. So it's kind of like a 5-year plan system with you. But hey, you're doing the best you can, at least. That's what you say. But that was their theme was look at like broken roads, dilapidated house, economic development. So the city, they trying to get the city back on going and flowing like this was going on in the city. But it's everywhere you go. It's dilapidated houses, broken homes, stuff like that. So it kind of like Birmingham still on the hen in the basket. So ain't no change going, ain't no crossing going. So Birmingham's still the same way. Cities like Atlanta doing well, cities like Miami, cities like Charlotte doing well. You know, they got sports teams, they got updated station, transit system. We don't have a train transit system like those cities have. We just have a bus system. And some people I know that go on the bus complain about the bus system be late. So hey, yeah, we're here. Yeah. So, to all the candidates, good luck, and let's see what you can do. If the mayor's still re-elected, because it's a strong possibility he's still going to be re-elected, everything going to go forward. Like they say, you go to the devil you know, then the devil you don't know. So take your mind of that. All right, and finally, let's go to the reality show clip down. On the reality show clip down this week, now Masika is trying to throw an event, a cosmetic event for a party. Now she hires this overweighted gay person to take her event, but they talk about bringing an invited guest, and they want to invite him, and he's gay as well. He's like Snoop Doggy Dogg's gay distant cousin that Snoop Dogg don't even want to be bothered with or be around with, but you know, hey, to each his own. But at the same time, things get a little bit awry. Take a look.
Tomorrow.
I'm a salvage. You're hot.
It's a whole mess.
They talking about the zoo. Now, don't get me wrong. People here in Birmingham, it's some different people. I'll say that, strange people. Some at the most. I've been to Atlanta where there's been some strange, different people at the most. I've been everywhere around the city, Chicago, Wisconsin. People you meet across this world comes to you in different diversities. But in LA, when the TV presents itself like that, I'm thinking like everybody else. It is strange, weird, awkward, unorthodox. It just out there all nines. Them people in LA, you wouldn't know. You would think the gay one, the straight ones be the gay ones, and the gay ones be the straight ones, and then it's just a group of characters. There's a symbol in that city in Hollywood, and they just crazy. Can you tell on the show that one of the cast members, he's going to be a supporting cast member, but he got some little fade or something, gold fade on the top, and all his hair black like my hair. But imagine my hair like this, but with a fade with gold around it, and have a eyebrow dyed gold, and have my beard dyed a little bit gold. I'd be looking like out of place. I wouldn't even know. I know. I'm not saying I'm better than folks, but it's just weird, strange, and different. So these two gays just trying to take away the drama from the women. That's the women's drama, but they want to bring on the forefront like they want to be part of the drama. It's just like in LA, they simplify competition, drama, and best yet, more drama to keep up the bases. It's just a strange, pitiful thing in LA, and especially on Love and Hip Hop LA. It's just crazy. It just gets more crazy and crazy as we just go. Okay, well, that is the show for this week on The Take, and I hope to see you next week, because we at The Take, we get the relevant stuff that keeps on giving. We'll see you next week. I'm out.